Hi everyone and welcome to today's English conversation practice. Today we are going to look at a few different conversations and I want you to try and shadow what is being said. When shadowing, I want you to try and speak smooth and clear English. Rewind the video if you have to. Focus on matching the rhythm and speed of the characters on the video. And remember, have fun.
Hi, do you travel often?
Yes, I do. I love exploring new places and experiencing different cultures.
Me too. Do you have any exciting travel stories to share?
I went on a solo trip to Japan last year, and it was incredible. The food, the people, and the culture were all amazing.
That sounds amazing. I've always wanted to visit Japan. Do you have any tips for traveling there?
Definitely. Make sure to try the street food, especially the ramen and sushi. Also, learn a few basic Japanese phrases to help you communicate with the locals.
Thanks for the tips. I'm planning a trip to Europe next year. Have you been there before?
Yes, I have. I did a backpacking trip through Europe a few years ago. It was a fantastic experience.
That sounds amazing. Do you have any advice for backpacking through Europe?
Definitely. Pack light, bring a good pair of walking shoes, and be flexible with your itinerary. Also, try to immerse yourself in the local culture by trying local food and attending cultural events.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind when planning my trip.
No problem. It's always great to share travel stories and tips with other travelers.
Hey, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Actually, I was just making some plans with my partner. We're thinking of going on a hike, trying out a new cafe, and catching a movie.
That sounds amazing. Where are you going hiking?
We're thinking of going up to Pine Ridge. It's got a stunning view at the top, and the fall foliage should be spectacular this time of year.
Wow, that sounds like the perfect hike. Are you bringing your dog?
Of course. He's always up for an adventure. I'm sure he'll drag us up the trail with all his energy.
What's the plan for Sunday?
We're going to spend a lazy morning at the farmer's market, pick up some fresh produce for a cozy Sunday dinner, and maybe stroll around for some handmade crafts.
That sounds like a perfect weekend. Spending quality time with loved ones is so essential for happiness and well-being.
Absolutely. Planning and anticipation can create a fun and memorable weekend, and it's important to make time for those we love.
I've always wanted to plan a family vacation to Europe, but I don't know where to start. Do you have any tips?
Absolutely. First, involve everyone in the decision-making process. Ask each family member what they would like to do and see. That way, everyone feels included and excited about the trip.
That's a great idea. What are some places we should consider visiting?
Well, it depends on what your family is interested in. Italy is great for history and food. France has amazing art and architecture, and Spain is known for its vibrant culture and beautiful beaches.
Those all sound amazing. How did you decide where to go on your family trip to Europe?
We asked our kids where they wanted to go and what they wanted to see. Then, we researched different destinations and activities that would appeal to everyone in the family. It's important to find a balance between everyone's interests and preferences.
That makes sense. What were some of your favorite activities on your trip?
We loved exploring the ancient ruins in Rome, visiting the Louvre in Paris, and relaxing on the beaches in Spain. But the best part was spending quality time together as a family and creating memories that will last a lifetime.
Hey, have you seen those new electric bikes around town? I'm thinking of buying one.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty cool, but they're also expensive.
I know, but they're also eco-friendly and could save me money on gas in the long run.
That's true, but you also have to consider the cost of replacing the batteries every few years.
I didn't think about that. How much does it cost to replace the batteries?
It depends on the bike, but on average, it can cost between $500 and $1,000.
Wow, that's expensive. Maybe I should just stick to taking the bus.
Well, the bus is a great option too. It's affordable, and you don't have to worry about maintenance or repairs.
That's true, but it's not as convenient as having your own bike.
I get it, but you also have to consider the weather and how it can impact your commute. With a bike, you're exposed to the elements, and that can be uncomfortable or even dangerous at times.
I see your point. Thanks for the advice. I'll have to think about it some more.
No problem. Just remember to weigh the pros and cons before making a decision.
Hi Amanda, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Sure is. Couldn't ask for better weather. How's it going?
Not too bad, just enjoying the weekend. You?
Same here, just taking it easy. Any exciting plans?
Nah, not really. Probably just some gardening and catching up on my reading. You?
The usual. Maybe fire up the grill later. Speaking of which, I owe you a plate of those cookies you dropped off last week. They were amazing.
Glad you liked them. You know where to find me if you need more. So, anything new happening in the neighborhood?
Not much, really. Although, did you hear about the community potluck next weekend?
Potluck? I must have missed the memo. What's the theme?
It's an international cuisine theme. Bring a dish from any country. Should be interesting.
That sounds fun. I'll have to dig out my grandma's lasagna recipe. How about you?
I'm thinking of attempting a homemade sushi dish. We'll see how that goes.
Speaking of community stuff, have you noticed the new speed bumps on Elm Street? Finally, some action on those speeding cars.
Yeah, it's about time. I've been worried about the kids playing around here. Hopefully, it slows people down.
Absolutely. Safety first, right? Oh, and by the way, if you need any help with your garden or anything, just let me know. I've got a green thumb.
Thanks, I might take you up on that offer. My lawn could use some love.
That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Remember to practice English every day to improve your skills. Watch this video at least 3 times a week. And don't forget to practice daily conversations to improve your listening and speaking skills fast.